I'm Mary Kate, and this project is called Listen to Trans People. I think it's very important that we listen to trans people in their own words. Our first quote today comes from Alok Vaid-Menon, a trans rights activist and author of Your Wound, My Garden, Beyond the Gender Binary, and Femme in Public. Quote, "These days, the narrative is that transgender people will come into bathrooms and abuse little girls. The supposed purity of the victims has remained stagnant. There are no princesses. Little girls are also kinky. Your kids aren't as straight and narrow as you think." Next, we'll hear from trans woman Grace Lavery, author of Please, Miss, and an associate professor at University of California. Quote, "Yes, this is the whole problem. The desire to protect the innocence of children is not compatible with abuse of the worst kind. Kids aren't innocent. Innocence is a myth promulgated to dominate young people's bodies." This has been Listen to Trans People. Welcome back to Listen to Trans People, where we listen to trans people in their own words. Today we'll hear from Pulitzer Prize-winning trans author Andrea Long Chu about the definition of female. Quote, "Pornography is what it feels like when you think you have an object, but really the object has you. It is therefore a quintessential expression of femaleness. Getting fucked makes you female because fucked is what a female is. The assimilation of any erotic image is, by nature, female. To be female is, in every case, to become what someone else wants. At bottom, everyone is a sissy. The asshole is a universal vagina through which femaleness can always be accessed." This has been Listen to Trans People, where we lift trans voices. Welcome to Listen to Trans People, where we listen to trans people in their own words. Euphoria boner. When I use the women's bathroom, I get super excited because it's so affirming. I tend to get euphoria boners under my skirt. I try to hide it, but sometimes other women see it and it's embarrassing. Does anyone else experience this? Welcome back to part 4 of Listen to Trans People, where that's all we do. TERFs can suck my female dick. Happy International Women's Day. TERFs can suck on my big trans dick. Suck my fucking tranny dick. TERFs can choke on my girl dick. I'm biologically a girl and you can biologically suck my girl dick. What they should be doing is sucking my girl dick. Hey, by the way, TERFs can fucking choke on my giant trans dick. Enjoy my lady dick in your mouth, cunt wipe. Suck my dick if you're a rad femme TERF. TERFs can suck my dick. TERFs can choke on my girl dick. TERFs can suck my trans-inclusive dick, to be honest. Trans women are women. Does my massive girl cock scare you? Some women have penises. If you're bothered by this, you can suck my dick. Jerking off in the women's room to own the TERFs. Or how about you suck my dick? Go suck a cock. TERFs can choke on my enormous dick just died. Yous can choke on dick. It'll be a sad day when lesbians realize they could have been fucking tranny dick instead of being complete monsters to them. Dyke, go choke on a dick. TERFs just want some sweet, sweet girl dick. TERFs can suck my lovely lady dick. Eat my biologically female cock. TERFs can suck my dick because I look good. And also, TERFs can suck my dick. Thank you for listening to Trans People. Welcome to part 5 of Listen to Trans People, where we lift trans voices. I sometimes have violent thoughts about cis women. When I see a pretty cis girl, I get extremely jealous. Why is she so lucky? Why should she get to be so pretty and be born that way? I get so angry to the point I just want to punch them. I would never act on it, but I just hate being near them. I'm so jealous whenever I see a beautiful woman flaunting her beauty and femininity. I just want to hurt her. I especially hate seeing little girls. I have extremely violent fantasies about them, about how I want to destroy their effortless beauty so they suffer how I've suffered. Fantasy, of course. I would never act out any of it. Imagine awesome trans gals tearing out TERFs' tongues and cutting off their hands so they can never speak or type their trans misogynistic bullshit ever again. Now imagine those same trans gals using the TERFs' hands and tongues as sex toys and posting the videos online. If TERFs want to keep making trans women's lives hell, I propose that trans women are allowed to violate them as they please with that cock the whiny lesbians are so obsessed with. All TERFs should be raped by both men and women for a year straight, chained down to a bed and fed minimum food to live, not allowed to get up to piss or shit, and be forced to bear the resulting kids, which are sent to rational, loving families. That way you can be tortured and possibly give me a future kid for me to love and care for, if I choose not to have one biologically. Thank you so much for being here and listening to trans people.